Hi there, I'm Luke, welcome back to PhotoBite, and today we're checking out the Mavic Pro Zoom. Let's get into it. So the Mavic Pro Zoom is one of the two drones that DJI released earlier last year, and what we've got here is a Pro Zoom. The other one is just called the Pro 2, and that has the larger 1-inch Hasselblad sensor, but do stay tuned for our other review about that drone. But today we'll just be talking about the Zoom. And overall, when we've been out using it, we've been very happy with the results. One of the nice features about this, even though you haven't got the 1-inch sensor, they've now added a zoom feature, so you can go from 24 to 48mm, which has been great for filmmakers who want to go from a wide shot into a close-up. What it's also meant as well is if you want to then start exploring different ways you can use the zoom, what DJI have done is they've already put in some pre-programmed flight paths as well as some camera tricks that enable you to get some different results that you would get, say, out of the Mavic Pro 2. One of them being is the Dolly Zoom. So essentially, as it goes in, it widens out and changes the perspective and depth of the image. So if you have a look at the B-roll, you'll see what we mean. In terms of the actual camera itself, you're looking at a 12 megapixel sensor. It's also got a 24 to 48mm zoom lens. In terms of the battery, it's a 3,900 milliamp battery, which will give you up to about a half-hour flight time, which is great, especially if you're trying to use one battery and you want to try and get as many shots as possible. There's nothing worse than having to buy loads of batteries and only getting about 15 to 20 minutes out of them each. If you do flip over to the sport mode, it does shorten the battery life because it is making it go faster. In terms of speeds, you can get up to 15 miles an hour in here, which is more than enough and plenty of speed in order to get the shot that you're after. If you do want something that goes a bit faster, I do believe the Mavic Air is slightly faster than the Mavic Zoom because it's smaller, but still offers the same size motors. On the video side of things, you're looking at 4K at 30 frames a second. You can then also have a look at 1080p. That'll actually go up to 120 frames a second. So we saw that in the Mavic Air, now we have it in a Mavic Pro Zoom. And using it, we've been very impressed with it. It's very clean. Not the smoothest in 120 frames per second, but if you're a drone user, it's definitely better than what's out there at the moment. When looking at the pre-programmed flight routes, we've been very impressed with what DJI have offered, because what it does mean is for users who aren't as skilled at using a drone and aren't able to get those smooth panning shots, they can go into their phone with the DJI app. They can then say what they want to do, hit go, and it'll actually map out the route that they want to do, which makes it very easy to get the shot that you're after, and it definitely adds an extra bit of taste when it comes to making your videos. What you also notice on the drone itself, it is absolutely covered in sensors. So whether you're going forwards, backwards, up, down, it has got sensors everywhere. You even got sensors on the side, so you're going that way, it'll stop. What it does mean is it reduces the risk of you flying it into something, and it avoids any risk of it going into a person, which is another big risk, especially in today's world at the moment with drones and planes. The kind of person that we would see using this are mainly filmmakers moving up from the Mavic Pro, and they want that zoom feature and they want the new pre-programmed flight routes. This is definitely one to have a look at. It's not a major upgrade compared to the Mavic Pro, but if you do want those extra features, it is worth it. So that's our review on the Mavic Zoom. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, my name's Luke, this is PhotoBite, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like and subscribe. And if you want to follow us on all our social media, it is @PhotoBite UK. Again, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.